Freddy's dead, they say. The final nightmare, they say. They always come back. We open the movie with the main title again, and man, they love smashing this out straight away. So we open with us being told on screen, Springwood, Ohio, 10 years from now, mysterious killings and the suicides wipe out the entire population of children and teenagers. Remaining adults are experiencing mass psychosis. There is a new evidence of one surviving teenager. Wow. Amanda Krueger did really fuck all by taking Freddy Krueger captive in her stomach at the end of the last film. Good job, Amanda. We start in the sky in a big ass plane, and everyone hates fucking flying.
I'm afraid of heights.
Don't be a pussy.
What a bitch. That would teach ya. Ooh, that would be fucked. Falling, but he wakes up in his house.
Shit!
Kind of a Wizard of Oz feel we've got going on here.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little soul too.
Oh, fuck me. After crash landing at Elm Street, he arrives at Freddy's house, but decides to catch the bus out of Springwood. Okay, so now out of Springwood, it's kind of obvious that Freddy wants him to bring back new blood into Springwood. So now the real world. Unsure what state we're in next to Springwood, but the coppers find John and they take him to a homeless shelter. We see a paper clipping of
Springwood.
unknown at this stage if this is Freddy's daughter or Freddy's wife. But let's move on. Now Maggie, the head of the shelter, she thinks it's a good idea to take John back to Springwood so he can get his memory back. And Freddy's plan is working a treat. And the rest of the kids sneak in the car and Freddy's set. He's got his new lot of victims. First stop, Springwood Town Fair. And there's no kids.
Oh, what beautiful, adorable children!
Ew, Roseanne. Next stop is the school, and the teachers have gone crazy because there's no kids there now.
Need to study this.
Now the three kids from the shelter have started making their way back home. First stop, Elm Street. Carlos is the first to fall asleep, and he really needs to clean his ear out. Now Freddy is the teacher of this class, and if you don't listen to your teacher... It's true, that noise does fuck your head in. Now it's Spencer's turn to fall asleep while smoking a joint, and we get a Johnny Depp camo.
Yeah, what are you on?
So Spencer's dream has gone into a video game, and Spencer ain't passing the next level.
Wait.
Not a bad gamer, Mr. Freddy Krueger.
Great graphics.
Now John in his dream, he's falling from the sky, and Freddy has a secret to tell him.
Only long enough for you to bring me back my daughter.
And now John, your flight is up. And the only way out of Springwood for Freddy is his daughter.
It's traveling time.
What a cheeky prick. Now we're back at the shelter, and we get a flashback of Freddy's wife discovering his murder shed.
I won't tell.
Make her disappear, Freddy. Make her disappear. It's Tracy's nightmare next, and she's dreaming of her rapist and molestering daddy.
No honey for daddy.
But she kicks his fucking ass. And the smart girl, she wakes herself up by burning her hands. Fucking smart bitch. Next up is Doc from the shelter. There's an adult gonna fall asleep and try and tangle with Freddy. Now, Freddy lets Doc know how they tried to kill him.
First, they tried burning me.
How else, Freddy?
They tried burying me.
Then what did they do?
They even tried holy water.
Surely that killed you.
But I just keep on ticking.
Then Doc does the smart thing and rips Freddy's shirt and sets his alarm off to wake up. Fucker knows his shit. So So Doc tells the others about him ripping the shirt off, and he sends Maggie to sleep into the dream world while they all monitor her. And Maggie enters Freddy's brain. She sees Freddy's childhood, torturing animals, getting whooped by his dad Alice Cooper, and then even getting killed by the parents, and then making a deal with the Dream Warriors. Oh, don't forget Mummy. And now it's time for Maggie to be woken up and brought back to the real world. And Maggie made Daddy pissed now that he's a human. She's got maniac blood inside her.
I didn't like it then either.
And this bitch ain't playing around. Now for the final touch. And Freddy's dead?
Kids.
And that's all, folks. The end. And now for questions that we all want answered. The question I want to know is, why didn't we get to see that 10-year span of Freddy killing everyone? I think everyone gets these movies and Freddy always gets killed only after a couple of kid kills. If we did the movie where it was 10 years of Freddy never getting caught and him just absolutely killing everyone, don't you think everyone would fucking absolutely love that movie? Freddy cleans out Springwood, the trilogy. No one can catch him, he just fucks everyone up. How did Freddy escape Amanda? Amanda Krueger in the last movie put Freddy back in her womb. He escaped and killed everyone for 10 years, leaving one kid left. And he even got that fucker, so that means he actually killed every single kid that lived in Springwood ever. Ever. Oh no, because his daughter lived in Springwood as well and then she fucking left. Damn it. Why can't Freddy leave Springwood? I don't see why he can't. He's killed all the kids of the parents that killed him. I don't see why it's a problem for him to leave Springwood, but I guess the demons and the Dream Warriors said no, you can't leave Springwood. That was a part of the deal, I suppose. How much did Johnny Depp get paid for the cameo? Good on him for coming back and doing that cameo, by the way. Wonder if he got paid fucking heaps, because I don't think this movie really made that much money. But then again, it was Freddy's Dead, and I know they did do it in 3D at the cinemas. I remember that in the 90s. I don't know, but good on Johnny for coming back and showing where he came from, really. The actual story to this movie is really, really good, about everyone in the town getting killed, no kids left. It's actually a really, really good story. What lets this movie down is the comedy and the kills, the comedy kills. That all lets this movie down. But apart from that, the storyline just to finish this movie off, this whole saga off, is fantastic. That all the kids are dead in the last 10 years, and that's just fucking pretty damn cool. The video game bit was really shit. I hated the video game bit. I lost a lot of points for that. Very bad. But the stories come full circle, and I think it was very well done, except for part 2. Didn't even need to be in there, so it only needed to be a 5-movie legacy, or whatever you want to call the box set. But the series was done right, and imagine if they did actually remake it properly. It would be pretty fucking amazing without all the comedy shit. Like I said, this is great for a finale. I thought it was fantastic, but it loses a lot of points for all the comedy shit. The story was the best part. The story was pretty damn good, and I think it was a great storyline. But this one gets 5 out of 10. Freddy Gloves, unfortunately, doesn't get that high. Without the stupid kills, this could have had potential to be an 8, but if it was like horror like the first one, and it had this storyline, this could have been potential to be a fucking 8, man. But that puts the ladder like this. We've got 2 at the bottom with a piece of dog poo next to it, dog shit. That got 2 out of 10. Part 6, this one we just watched now, gets 5 out of 10. Part 5 gets 5 out of 10 as well, but 5 was better than 6. Then 4 gets 6 out of 10. 3 gets 7 out of 10, and 8, I don't think anything's taken the spot of 8. Spot of number 1, that gets 8 out of 10, so that was a fucking ripper. So click like and subscribe, yes, and do us a solid. Share it around, and I'll be back with the Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So I'm going to watch this one again. I haven't seen this since the VHS days, and I hated this movie when I was younger, probably because it wasn't the proper Freddy movie. I know it was Wes Craven filming it, and then it all comes alive, But I'm looking forward to watching it again because a lot of people have given it really good reviews, and the teenage me gave it worse than part 2. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again. So I'm watching that again this weekend. And cheers, guys. Click like, subscribe. See you.